It's over. It's finally over. After 2 long years, we finally have the answer. The Barr report. The Mueller report? Oh, that 300-page document, that tome. Or is it 400 pages? Or is it 700 pages? That document which is shrouded in mystery, like so much of Donald J. Trump's personal and professional life. Yes, no, I'm not talking about the Mueller report. I'm talking about the Barr report. The summary, the 4-page summary of this 300, 400, 700-page document. And what does the Barr report say? Oh, he didn't do anything wrong. Donald J. Trump is as virtuous as an unspotted lamb. No stain on him whatsoever. He didn't do anything wrong at all. Yes! Oh, so what is it about Donald J. Trump? Is he like Ronald Reagan, the famous Teflon president, that even the stain of the Iran-Contra scandal, more on that in a moment, did not touch him? Is that what we're seeing here? Does Donald J. Trump have some sort of mystical aura that prevents him from ever being punished for his many crimes? Or is it something else entirely? I think Donald J. Trump has 2 superpowers. One we've known about for years. It's his amazing ability to burn through billions. Yes, look at his business record, right? He has gone to bankruptcy court more times than any other businessman in this country. The last 3 decades, 4 times he's had to put his casinos into bankruptcy. I didn't think that was possible. I thought casinos were designed to be vacuum cleaners when it came to money. They just suck it up from all the surrounding counties. Not Donald J. Trump's casinos, apparently not. And that's just the things we know about. Why? Because so much of his life is shrouded in mystery, perhaps by design. Will we ever see those tax returns? Maybe, maybe not. Yes. But that's him. What about us? What about us? Yes, I'm interested in us. Aren't you? For example, it's tax season. And did we get a nice tax cut this year? No, we got a tax raise, right? Yes, taxes are 15% higher than they were last year. And why did he raise taxes on the middle class? This is Paul Ryan's fuzzy math again. Well, they needed to give that tax cut, that $1.5 trillion tax cut to the billionaires because they really needed more money. Yes, their yachts aren't large enough. They haven't gobbled down enough aged beef steaks and swallowed enough martinis or 30-year-old scotch. Yes, so he had to stick it to the middle class. And the very interesting thing about this is the Trumpists are being hurt the most. That's okay. His supporters are having such a great time. They go to his rallies. They shout, lock 'em up, lock 'em up, lock 'em up. It's fun for them. What other ways does he burn billions? Well, we have the tariffs, the aluminum and steel tariffs that were designed, he told us, threatening Canada and China and the European Union. He did it so that he could create American jobs. And he has. I have to give it to him. He has created 100 jobs in the aluminum industry. 100. Count them all. 100 jobs. At what cost? At what cost to the rest of the country? Raising the prices of aluminum and steel. Well, it cost Ford $1 billion, and it cost GM $1 billion each this last year. Oh my, how many jobs does that translate into being killed off? 1 billion and 1 billion. Well, let's do the math. 1 billion divided by 40,000, that's your average assembly line worker's salary. That translates down to something like 25,000 jobs lost in Ford and in GM. It's just like the Harley-Davidson two-step all over again. And guess who's going to get hit the hardest? Donald Trump's supporters. Oh, but that's okay. They're having fun. They get to go to his rallies and chant, lock 'em up, lock 'em up, lock 'em up. It's entertainment for them. Yes. So what else are those Chinese tariffs doing? Well, they're kidding the dairy industry, right? You know, slap a tariff on their steel and aluminum prices, and they go after our milk. And that's going to cost all those dairy farmers like my beloved Wisconsin $1.5 billion this year. Oh my, that's okay. They're having fun. They can go to his rallies and chant, lock him up, lock him up, lock him up, right? It's fun for them. Yes, also the farmers in the Midwest, the soybean industry. The Iowa State University has just declared that it's going to cost $2 billion to the soybean farmers in Iowa State alone. $2 billion this year. And of course, that market is gone now. That market existed for since the World War II, but now the Chinese are angry and they've gone to Brazil to buy their soybeans now, and they like them better. So all those Iowa farmers have just lost their customers. Oh, all because of Donald Trump's trade war. That's okay. He put them on welfare, just like I guess he's going to put all those auto workers on welfare, right? That's Trump economics, right? That's okay. It's fun for them. They get to go to his rallies and chant, lock him up, lock him up, lock him up. It's entertainment value. Yes. So that's his first secret power, superpower. He has a second secret superpower, this villain. Yes, he does, Donald J. Trump. And it's his magical ability to turn schmucks into bad guys. Schmucks into villains. That's what Donald J. Trump does. Look at Michael Cohen. Oh, he went before Congress and he practically cried. His eyes just teared up as he talked about what a patriot he is and how he just wants to take care of his family, his country. He might as well have just said, my God is too, right? Because, he knows that he lied to Congress about Trump Tower, Moscow, but he wants you to believe him now. He knows that he threatened Stormy Daniels with a $20 million lawsuit, and he arranged that hush money payment. And that's just the stuff we know about. Did he arrange for that thug to threaten her in the parking lot, threaten her baby? Oh, I don't know. No, he's a patriot, right? He really is a patriot. He's pretty much a schmuck, right? Because that's what Donald J. Trump does. He finds that boy whose face is pressed up against the glass of the gentleman's club. He wants to get in so badly that he doesn't mind bending a few rules to get in there along the way. And so Donald J. Trump finds them. He's got a talent for it, yes? He finds those schmucks and he says, yes, come work for me. I'll lead you in to the circle of power. I'll give you that seat at the table where you can have the influence, the ultimate influence over all. And he keeps making these promises, and the promises never really come true, but that's okay, because along the way, they're still bending rule after rule after rule for Donald J. Trump. His hands not getting dirty at all until they finally start breaking laws for Donald J. Trump. His hands never getting dirty at all. Yes. That's okay. They're having fun. It's entertainment value, right? They can go to his rallies and chant, lock him up, lock him up, lock him up, as they wind up finding they are the ones who get locked up eventually, just like Michael Cohen. What other schmucks has he turned into villains are Donald J. Trump? Wow, there's so many in this administration. Betsy. Oh, Betsy DeVos, right? She's been in the news lately. Now, I know you think I'm going to hammer her over the Special Olympics, but did you know that's Mick Mulvaney, that dastardly villain, that thug who operates behind the curtain? Do not look at that man behind the curtain. That's Mick Mulvaney. Yes, he's the one who cut the funding, and then they trotted out Betsy DeVos to fall on her sword, right? Right, in public over it. Why? Well, because she's a schmuck, and she just really wants to get into that inner circle of power. And she's no shrinking violet, this Betsy DeVos, right? She was a chair of the Republican Party of Michigan because she's a master political operator. Well, no, it's just because she has billions and she gives so freely of those billions to the Republican Party. She will tell you herself. Her family gives the most money of all to the Republican Party in soft money. And is she trying to purchase influence with that? Of course. And she demands results. Yes, that's Betsy DeVos. No shrinking violet there. I remember when she had her first speech and she went to the back of the school and there were like 2 or 3 protesters in back and they were shouting really nasty things at her like, go away, you brazen hussy. And she was so hurt. She had to go through a side entrance. And then she went to her brother, Eric Prince. You know Eric Prince, founder of Blackwater, that sterling reputation company for private military warfare. Yes, and she said, I need some of your goons, Eric. quick? And he said, no, I need my goons because I'm about to bilk the government out of billions, you know, privatizing the war in Afghanistan. So she got mad, and then she went to the U.S. Marshal Service, and so now we're spending $7-8 million a year protecting her because they shouted nasty things like, go away, you brazen hussy! And why did they want her to go away? Well, they kind of knew what they were getting, you know, like take student loans, right? She channels her inner Ross Perot. You remember Ross Perot? You people have got to pull yourselves up by your bootstraps like I did. That's right, because Betsy DeVos, she wasn't a denizen of the Amway Ponzi scheme, the Amway multi-level media marketing, whatever company it is. Yes, she's not a denizen of that. Not really, even though her father was the founder. That's not where her billions came from. She was out there digging a ditch, and she didn't need a student loan, so neither do you. Yes, yes, yes. What other schmucks we have? Oh, we have William Barr. Yes, the Barr report. Yes. Who is William Barr? He just came out of nowhere. Well, actually, he was Attorney General before. He was? When? During Herbert Walker. His last year, he was the Attorney General for 1 year. And those last days in office when Herbert Walker Bush was frantically penning all these pardons for all those who were going to jail or in jail because of Iran-Contra. Ah, yes. We've been here before. Is that the reason why William Barr got the job after Jeff Sessions got fired from it? No, it's just a coincidence. Yes. So here we are. He says, no, I can't release the information. I can't release the information because it's Justice Department guidelines. If he's not been found guilty of a crime, we can't tell you what's going on. Oh, but we did that for Nixon. A judge released those findings. And for Clinton's blowjobs investigation, well, shoot Ken Starr. He loves the camera so much he turned it into a bit of stage theater. He loaded 8,000 documents into 2 large black SUVs and tooled them right down the street very slowly for all the cameras to look at. Oh, but we can't do it for Donald J. Trump because it's not high profile enough. I think we've been here before. Yes, another schmuck taking his good reputation because he wanted to get inside that inner circle and get a seat at the table. He winds up destroying himself, all for Donald J. Trump, who marches happily away, our supervillain. So those are Donald J. Trump's 2 superpowers: his ability to burn through billions and his ability to turn schmucks into villains. Our arch mastermind criminal, does he have any weakness at all? Is there a kryptonite out there that we can summon, that we can find and turn it on this arch criminal mastermind and throw him away in jail forever? How about this one? Think it'll work?